Hello and welcome to this Ingram Microcloud DynamicsCon session. My name is Matthew Batterby and I'm the Global Senior Dynamics 365 Business Development Manager at Ingram Microcloud, and I'm joined today by
Robert Pope. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining. This is going to be one of the more bizarre presentations we've made, and all thanks to DynamicsCon for putting on such a great event and giving us the opportunity to put on a few masks and maybe have a little bit of fun with some Avengers and various other superheroes. So in light of that, back to you, Mr. Captain Dynamics.
Thank you very much. Yes, now it is actually DynamicsCon, so we wanted to get into the spirit of things. So those are no longer our titles. I am Captain Dynamics and I am joined today by Dynamics Man. So today we're going to be talking about the true value of partnering with Ingram Microcloud and really how we can really expand our partners offering and enable our partners to grow a Dynamics practice through things like our Dynamics Accelerate program and our Dynamics Angels programs, which Rob's going to talk about, or sorry, Dynamics Man is going to talk about in a bit more detail shortly, as well as a whole host of further benefits that we have available to our partners. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. So there's no real better way for me to start this presentation than with a bang. So I'm going to talk around how Ingram Microcloud, we are the Microsoft Indirect Provider Partner of the Year winner at 2020. It really does give me amazing pride to talk around that. Seeing this announced at Microsoft Inspire this year was amazing. And as I'm very biased towards Dynamics, I'm going to say it was all around our Dynamics offering, and the value that we bring partners is a big part of why we won that award. But there is so much more to it. So I'm going to touch on some of those points as well today. Okay, so as it is DynamicsCon, and we have Captain Dynamics and Dynamics Man, there has to be a villain. There has to be someone for us to defeat. So here's our villain. Our villain is the mysterious and evil secret detective, and his sole purpose is to rid the world of our Partner of the Year awards. But there's no way that we're going to let that happen. So we have got just over 20 minutes to save the world. Okay, maybe not save the world, but to tell you why we, along with CPIT and Dynamics Angels, are Partners of the Year for 2020. So no time to waste. Here we go. One thing I did just want to raise before going into how Ingram Microcloud is adding really great value to their partners, I want to ask you a question to get your minds working a little bit. So really, who is leading digital transformation for your business? Is it the CEO, the CTO, or is it COVID-19? I think one thing is for sure, and that is staying on-prem with core business applications is no longer a viable strategy moving forward. And actually, moving to the cloud is inevitable. I had to get at least one Avengers reference in this presentation, with it being DynamicsCon. But in all seriousness, more and more businesses are moving to the cloud. They've tried working remotely through the pandemic and during the lockdown, and they just weren't able to, not in the same way using their solutions. Personally speaking, I've had a couple of friends speak to me and family members who, we can make their businesses remain nameless. But, we've heard this time and time again how certain people are using, for example, Microsoft Excel to track their work, and they're having to send those to their boss on a daily basis or on a weekly basis. So they're having to email all this work around. Then it's getting amalgamated into one big Excel spreadsheet to track a team of people, for example. And actually, it's really not a good option. They can't use the data, they can't collaborate easily, and they can't be productive. They're inputting into a spreadsheet every time they do something, so they're basically spending more time on admin than actually doing any work. And the numbers really do speak for themselves as to why it's important to be thinking about the cloud. So here's some statistics that I've sourced. We have 94% of businesses already use a cloud service. 30% of all IT budgets are allocated towards cloud computing. Cloud computing spend is growing 6 times faster than traditional IT spend. 41% of SMBs favor the public cloud. And the last one, 94% of SMBs prefer cloud security after they've migrated to the cloud. And I'm going to say that probably due to the current global situation and everything that's been going on this year, these statistics are probably already out of date. I think there'd be a lot of people listening to this that probably disagree with a lot of those statistics, and maybe rightly so. More and more people are moving to the cloud. We heard statistics like when the lockdowns and things started, globally, Microsoft Teams usage doubled in about a week. So really, that whole moving to the cloud, being able to collaborate easily and remotely really is important. So it's important to be thinking about the cloud and how to get there, because businesses are going to need this, and we'll need the support, to achieve what they want to achieve and continue to thrive even through everything that's going on. Okay, so let's get down to it. What are the benefits of working with Ingram Micro Cloud? Firstly, we offer the best level of support that you can get. A lot of direct Microsoft partners, or tier ones, depending on the terminology that you use, pay about $15,000 a year for advanced support from Microsoft. We offer the next level up. We offer premier level Microsoft support at no extra cost to our partners. We're able to offer the best CSP margins and extended net terms for our partners as well. At the end of the day, we want to look after our partners, especially with everything that's going on in the world. It has been tough on a lot of them, and we wanted to make sure that we had their back, and that's exactly what we've done. We're able to grow your business across all clouds. So whether you're talking about Dynamics 365, Azure, Microsoft 365, or the Power Platform, we're helping our partners grow. So I would say that we're not just an indirect provider, we are cloud growth specialists. We have experts in many markets all over the world focused on all different solutions, enabling our partners to grow their business, expand their offering, reach more customers, and so much more. We have programs in place to support this, which I'll come on to shortly. The main thing to get from that one is we really do want to go the extra mile for our partners, helping them grow. We provide a one-of-a-kind ordering and billing platform, all included with marketplace APIs. Also available is the ability for our partners to have their own branded end customer self-service portal. You can also pick and choose what solutions you actually want to go in that portal and your customers to self-serve. So this can be completely bespoke to your needs. We keep things simple for you, and we want to make life easy for you, and so that you can get back to doing what you do best, and that's adding value to your customers. So we don't want you worrying about things that can sometimes take up too much time, like billing, for example. We keep it simple, and we get you back to doing what you do best. Global scalability. I touched on this previously on a previous point, but just to reiterate that point, we do have these experts based all over the planet. But with these teams in place, we've been able to help our partners launch in brand new markets. So we've had partners, for example, launch here in the UK with myself that previously only did business in the US and Canada. We've launched with partners in Australia and around Asia. We really do enable our partners to go beyond what they maybe thought was possible and help them grow their business in now more markets than anyone else. We're the only indirect provider to achieve Azure Expert MSP status. So this means for our partners, we have access to tooling and programs that other indirect providers simply don't have access to, like the Azure migration program or the data center migration program for those looking at moving SPLA into Azure. We're able to give instant Azure options that can make an on-prem customer's journey to the cloud so much easier. Think about those customers that are on GP or NAV. We have Azure starter packs, which means that with just a few details and very quickly, you can have an Azure experience, an Azure environment ready for you to bring your customers to the cloud and migrate to Dynamics 365. Digital transformation is naturally moving businesses to the cloud. So what you don't want to be doing is be held back. You don't want your provider to hold you back. If you work with us at Ingram Micro Cloud, we can enable you to do this so much faster, so much easier, and you'll be fully supported by the best as well. Now, I've talked a lot about enabling partners to grow, so I thought I'd just run through a few key services that we have so you can really see how we earn that tagline, more as a service. Practice development as a service. With our partnership with Neural Impact being key to this, we're enabling partners to take their sales and marketing to the next level, develop their practice to turn maybe 15 customer ads a year to 50 customer ads a year and really grow their practice. Marketing as a service. Our go-to-market hub is awesome. We're enabling partners to easily use pre-built, white-labeled marketing. We have email campaigns, social media campaigns, website banners, and sales playbooks, to name a few. that's helping our partners do more easily and gain focus on what they do best. Our go-to-market hub even allows partners to track their campaigns. So let's say, for example, we've got a partner and they're running an email campaign. You can send it right from the go-to-market hub. You can upload your customer list into the go-to-market hub to do that. And then you can track the performance of the campaign as well. So you're getting all this really powerful information to help you close more and help you convert more of your customers into sales. Demand generation as a service and practice growth as a service. I've talked about how we can help you grow, and I'm going to come on to our Accelerate programs on the next slide. But we really are enabling our partners to create more leads and then convert more of those leads as well through the services that we offer. Pre-sales and training as a service kind of go hand in hand. But not only do we have professionals that can join our end customers on calls to support them in converting those opportunities to a sale, but we also provide product training, technical training, sales training, and more to really enable our partners to take their customer conversations to the next level and convert more business. We're even able to provide implementation and professional services as a service. So if, for example, you had a Dynamics opportunity and it fell out of scope of your current abilities, we're enabling our partners to never turn down an opportunity. You keep the licensing, you earn the margins on the licensing and the Microsoft rebates if you are a silver or gold partner. However, we'll work with one of our elite service providers, for example, CPIT, who have joined me today, to deliver the professional services to complete the implementation, all while you remain the owner of that customer. And one thing that I just wanted to point out is that we really are so much more than just Microsoft as well. As a provider, we have the most vendor relationships on the planet. Meaning our partners can easily and massively increase their cross-sell and upsell opportunities. We're also enabling our partners that have built their own solutions with their own IP to get those added into our cloud marketplace, enabling our partners to sell their solutions. We've actually done that with CPIT as well, with their Red Hot Teams culture application. That's now available in our cloud marketplace, allowing our partners to sell that solution, which is just incredible. So there really is a lot of advantages and a lot of services that we offer to help partners grow and develop. But now back to focusing on what we do from a Microsoft perspective. We have our Accelerate programs across Microsoft 365, Azure, Microsoft Business Applications, including Dynamics 365 and our platform. You as a Dynamics partner, you are better positioned with your customers than most Microsoft partners. So with our other Accelerate programs, you can expand your offering and even add more value to your customers. With these programs, we're enabling our partners to gain new opportunities, reach more customers, convert more opportunities, increase cross-sell and upsell sales, and just add more value to your customers as well. And again, no other provider can honestly say that they're enabling their partners in this way across the full Microsoft stack of solutions. So we really do have these focuses all over the planet, these programs running, just helping our partners do so much more with Microsoft for their customers. And we can support you with more than Microsoft than just the products. We offer the best support and enablement when it comes to all things Microsoft, including your Microsoft partnership. Now, the Microsoft partnership can be a lot to manage and sometimes a bit overwhelming. So we ensure that you get the best of Ingram Micro Cloud and the best of your Microsoft partnership to really benefit your practice. So for example, ensuring you're getting your incentives and you're enrolled in everything that you should be. And if you're not a silver or gold partner and therefore can't earn those incentives, we help you earn those silver and gold competencies so much faster. So we really are enabling you to grow and develop as a business and attract in more customers by attaining those competencies. Whether you're an indirect or a direct, those incentives are the same. So we just want to make sure that you're getting everything that's coming to you, so to speak. So with our support, we just ensure that you get the best of that situation. But also, for example, are you making the most of your Microsoft partnership by using your consultancy and advisory hours? Are you aware of those? Are you aware of how many hours you get a year as a partner? These kind of things are really important and sometimes overlooked in the Microsoft partnership. Are you utilizing the go-to-market benefits like the marketing collateral or Chorus Content Hub, for example? Are you getting the licensing support that you need, keeping up to date with the changes that constantly happen when it comes to Microsoft licensing? Are you utilizing your internal use rights? Are you keeping on top of the actual program changes themselves? So, for example, the incentives are changing in October. Are you aware of those changes? Are you aware of what that means for you? Are you using services like the Cloud Enablement Desk to help you grow your practice and reach new heights? So we really are passionate about ensuring our partners get the very best of their Microsoft partnership, as well as the very best of Ingram Micro Cloud. There's a lot of great resources and tools available, and I know sometimes it can be really overwhelming. So we try and simplify that and really make sure that you're getting the best with the situation that you're currently in. Are you currently starting your Dynamics practice, or are you looking at growing it and optimizing it? Again, we just make sure you've got all the right resources at the right time and make sure you're not missing out on anything that you should be getting. I did mention earlier that we have implementation of services that we offer. So I just wanted to highlight quickly how great and easy these really are to use. We're enabling rapid deployments of Dynamics 365 with a fixed price, fixed outcome approach for our partners and their customers. Our packaged offerings make for better customer experience. They know exactly what they're getting. There's no hidden costs, and it's just an all-round better experience of implementing CRM and ERP. So essentially what we're doing with these packages, as I've already said, enabling our partners to never turn down an opportunity again, whether that's across CRM or ERP. Some of these packages really are powerful. We've had some customers come to us that have been turned down elsewhere because their partner doesn't currently offer them, maybe Business Central, for example. We're enabling those partners to actually sell Business Central to their customers through these packaged offerings. Now then, that's enough from me for now. So I'm going to hand over to Dynamics Man.
So thank you very much, Captain Dynamics. I'm still getting used to calling you that. It's quite something for the weekend, perhaps. So if you'd like to move on to the next slide, I'll really give you a bit of an overview who we are, who the Dynamics Angels are, what our role in life is. Go through a little bit of the what, which I know Captain Dynamics has touched on slightly with regards to the way we deliver fixed price, fixed outcome solutions, but also give you an insight really into the what's next, the how and the what's next, and some of the value that we very much brought to not just the partner ecosystem. So partners who are either non-Dynamics partners or partners who are existing Great Plains GP or NAV partners who sell other accounting platforms, but also actually end users. For those of you who are end users of Dynamics platforms, a lot of the offerings and the fixed price, fixed outcome solutions that we have positioned are designed to really support your own growth aspirations. So a bit more about us first. So my name is Robert Pope, or Dynamics Man, as mentioned earlier. I'm the Global Channel Director for the Dynamics Angels program, which is something we run with with Ingram and through Microsoft. And to put it into context, we are the Global Partner of the Year winner in 2019 for Business Central. We were the finalist again this year, something that's never been achieved before. But actually in the background as an organization, we've been around for 170 years, which there was a whole different ecosystem of superheroes at that point. But that evolution of our organization has taken us through many different paths. As an accounting firm, what we have done is really built out and used our knowledge, our understanding to bring forward our packages and best practice and really move that into the modern cloud era. So thank you. So as we move forward, what we've really done is evolved our solution. The Dynamics Angels proposition is really around a package that has ripped up the rulebook, really changed the ecosystem of how people deliver Dynamics, particularly Business Central. And a lot of that is born out of our expertise as accountants. We've taken an approach which is very much around fixed price, fixed outcome. That approach in effect means we build best practice into the way we deliver Dynamics. That means that you start from a fixed point. You understand how much the implementation, how much the support is going to cost, what you're going to get. but also it bakes in a lot of that best practice. Moving to an evergreen platform like Dynamics 365 Business Central means that having that solid foundation in place, built on best practice, built on 170 years worth of accounting knowledge, built on over 15 years of Dynamics experience and many thousands of man hours of expertise on deploying those solutions, has allowed us to really help organizations, particularly SMB organizations and their partners, embrace the benefits that Business Central brings to the table. And a lot of that is really as Microsoft has evolved the solution, as we've kind of looked at some of the benefits of Kickstart on the next slide as we progress. You can see that we then have the ability to build in, as I said, that best practice, but also look at where a move to a cloud platform can really help you as an end customer, but also if you're a partner, how you can help guide your customers. Dynamics is something that for many partners in the Ingram and wider Microsoft ecosystem is quite difficult. It's quite hard. It's quite a difficult conversation to shift from having a conversation with an IT person to have a conversation about business problems, about cash flow, about invoicing, about journal entry. And what Kickstart really allows us to do is to help that conversation with an end customer, be it directly with that end customer or be it with a partner who wants to be able to position effectively Dynamics into their partner ecosystem, their customers, to use the benefits that Dynamics has to open up and allow that organization to move to the cloud and to complete that move to the cloud. And actually, when we start to look at where Kickstart and the solution fits in, it's, again, as I mentioned, those businesses that are looking at things like Office 365, they already have those offerings in their portfolio. The ones that have really felt the pain that has been brought by COVID with regards to having lots of processes that need to be improved, and also requiring better access and visibility of data. Who bought what? How much did they pay for it? Can you sell them some more? Those kind of principles is where Kickstart can really help an organization, and as a partner also allow you to put something into your portfolio that can help your end customers. Importantly, one of the other things we also talk about is where it doesn't work. And I think what we see is many people moving or having this old world mentality with regards to how they buy into technology. And this is where we don't see it work. And actually, I'll use a slightly different analogy to this. Many organizations at the SMB level, when they are buying a new finance ERP platform, the historic way they did that was to write a very long-winded document, which was a wish list. And unfortunately, quite often that didn't take into account actually what was possible. And when we start to take that into a slightly different analogy of maybe buying a new suit, a new business suit, you can either go down the bespoke route, go and visit a tailor, they'll measure you up, and they'll make it whatever color you like, with whatever lining you like, with whatever buttons you like, and all of the other little bits of intricacies and bespoke elements of it. And ultimately, you won't know what it looks like till it's finished. When you put it on and realize actually that making your suit purple with yellow spots on and bright green buttons kind of sounded like a good idea in the first place. But one, it's really expensive. And secondly, it doesn't look or is as good as what you thought it was going to be. Our approach moves away from that. Our approach is buying a deployment off the rack. It's something that you know exactly how much it's going to cost. It will be significantly cheaper. And you can try it on. You can understand very quickly, actually, this isn't for us. Rather than getting to the end of that whole process, going through a whole RFP tender process and realizing that actually delivering and having a solution that's built on best practice, that's built on that economies of scale of doing it many times over with many, many periods of experience and exposure to all of the issues that SMBs have, is actually a better way to buy your ERP solution. So as I move on to the next slide, I thought what I would do is really give you some insight into kind of how we've helped partners. And Captain Dynamics talked about this earlier. For you as a partner, trying to add Dynamics into your portfolio was generally quite hard. To become a Dynamics partner yourselves is many, many years of experience. Often it's a multi-million dollar investment with regards to having to have consultants and trainers and support desks. And to really then actually open up and build that practice can take a number of years, and as I said, an awful lot of money. And one of the things we've done with the Dynamics Angels program is to move and give you this opportunity to work with us as a partner. So in other words, we can look after your customers, we can deliver the solution to your customer, we can be that safety net. You as the partner retain the customer relationship, retain the CSP, retain the license, and retain the connection with your customer. But as a partner, if you have the aspiration to build your own practice, then we can help that move you into a model where we show you how to do it. Our model moves into a affiliate franchise type model, a bit like a Big Mac. We have this fixed price, fixed outcome recipe that we allow you to, in effect, franchise out and deploy into your customers, with us providing the sales, marketing, technical, and operational support underneath that, for you to have the confidence that you can actually sell and deliver Dynamics now to your end customers, but knowing that you have the support of, for argument's sake, superheroes. The people who, as the Dynamics Angels, can support you on that journey. And as we move to the next slide, I wonder if any of you have ever seen a video quite like the one we're about to show that will give you an understanding of really what the Dynamics Angels program is all about. Play the video. Thank you. You can no idea how much fun we had making that. It was actually built as part of our Partner of the Year award. And I think that when we look at the Dynamics Angels program and how potentially it builds out for organizations, it's around helping you as partners, helping you as organizations add Dynamics to your portfolio. As customers of Dynamics, then also that ability to buy into a fixed price, fixed outcome solution, knowing how much it's going to cost, how long it's going to take, but also fits in and allows other organizations to become Dynamics partners, accountants, for example, and CPAs who have potentially dabbled in finance solutions like QuickBooks and Xero, adding Dynamics to their portfolio with the safety net of having the support of the Angels network. We add a lot of other value to a lot of the information that Microsoft provides, things like Dynamics 365 fundamentals, things like the Center of Excellence that Ingram provides, which is really, again, around providing an unmatched level of support and level of capacity and capability to help you as organizations. But within the Dynamics Angels network, we also help with demand generation. For those who are part of our network, that creates that special ecosystem, that special team, that special gang who understand and fight the same cause without getting too comic book about the whole matter. That ability to have that same underlying strategy with regards to supporting SMB customers, supporting partners, and being able to move into that cloud-based environment. And to finish off, you're working with the best. As a group of organizations, Dynamics Angels and Ingram are both World Partner of the Year, an unheard of alliance, allegiance amongst those organizations that really drives forward and creates success for the partner ecosystem and their end customers. And with that, I'd like to hand back to Dynamics Man, Captain Dynamics. Sorry, I'm forgetting which face I have.
That's it. Yeah, we keep forgetting which one we are. No, thank you very much, Rob. So hopefully, everything that we've been through today during this presentation, both from Rob and myself, we've piqued some interest at least, and you're interested in kind of what are the next steps? And the next steps really are really simple. So you can simply go to our website. But simply go onto there. You can click on the Accelerate Today and simply complete the form, and you'll be in touch with one of your local resources. As I mentioned earlier, we have experts all over the planet. In our Dynamics team, we have a very large Dynamics 365 focused team. So one of those people will be in touch with you to help you get started on your journey with Ingram Micro, with Dynamics Angels, and on our Accelerams. And we can also introduce you in, as I say, to our Azure Accelerate programs, our Modern Workplace Accelerate programs, to really help you offer it and add a lot of value. Okay, now we've saved the day. We've defeated the evil. We've unmasked and we're ready to answer any questions that you may have. I just want to say a massive thank you to DynamicsCon for putting on a great event, and for everyone who's joined us today. I really hope you've enjoyed the session. We definitely enjoyed putting it together and putting on some secret identities for the session. And they're definitely going to come up again in future sessions. I'm sure of it now. I think we've got this idea in our heads now that I am actually Captain Dynamics and Rob is actually Dynamics Man. So we've definitely started something here. So thank you very much. And yeah, any questions? I look forward to hearing them. And yeah, look forward to speaking with you all soon. Thank you.
So to add to that, thank you again, DynamicsCon. What a great event. How much fun have we had putting together the video and the content. It's not often we get to present in such an amusing and different fashion. I really hope you've all enjoyed the session. Very keen to answer further questions and to give more background on Dynamics Angels, and also to support the whole community from a Dynamics perspective. I think the coming together of us as a group and the value that we can add, and I know other colleagues of mine are presenting in further sessions, is really helping you understand the benefits of Dynamics, how we can all help each other and really begin to grow and to benefit from Microsoft Dynamics as a whole. So thank you again. Great to meet you all and look forward to speaking to you all soon. Thank you.